What's up guys, I'm doing another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 video. In this video we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare 2 becoming Xbox One X Enhanced. So if you guys don't know what Xbox One X Enhanced means, it basically means that the game, whatever game it is, whether it's like a brand new game coming out like Red Dead Redemption 2 or something, or it could be an older game like that becomes backwards compatible like Modern Warfare 2, is Xbox One X Enhanced. So it takes advantage of the full power of the Xbox One X and delivers increased performance or resolution or whatever over the base system, or in this case over the 360 version of Modern Warfare 2. So a lot of Xbox 360 games have become Xbox One X Enhanced. We have like Halo 3, that was one of them, that now runs at like native 4K on the Xbox One X. Like currently, at the time of making this video, like it'll change in like 2 days, but currently that's the only way you can play Halo 3 in 4K. Not even the Master Chief Collection, runs at 4K like that. But yeah, and then there's an old Xbox 360 game that just runs in 4K, and it's just through your Xbox One X. It's still like updated a little bit for the original Xbox One. They even did this with some original Xbox games. There's like Knights of the Old Republic was Xbox One X and Xbox One Enhanced, so that way the game ran at a higher resolution than it did on the original Xbox. So it's really cool, and we've had it with a number of games now. But in terms of Call of Duty games, we've only had 2 Call of Duty games to date become Xbox One X Enhanced. So that is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty World War II. Those are the only 2 that are enhanced in any way on the Xbox One X. I've been advocating for Black Ops 3 to become Xbox One X Enhanced for a while now, but it doesn't look like that's coming. Black Ops 4 will be Xbox One X Enhanced, but I mean that game isn't out yet. So Modern Warfare 2 is basically the pinnacle of Xbox backwards compatibility and of Call of Duty in general. Like, this is the game everybody's been waiting for to become backwards compatible. And honestly, I was a little surprised that they didn't make it Xbox One X Enhanced when it came out. But then again, I wasn't, too upset about it. I was just more happy that we were actually able to play it on our Xbox Ones than, that we got to play it in 4K. But I personally think that this would be like, the crown jewel of Xbox One X enhancements, because if we got to play Modern Warfare 2 in 4K, that would be amazing. And even bring a lot of people into the Xbox ecosystem for this. Like, that'd be really awesome, being able to play this old game from 2009 at 4K with like the same visual fidelity that we get from games coming out this year in 2018. Like, that'd be so incredible and so much fun. And so now we're going to be talking a little bit about some of the specs behind Modern Warfare 2 and how they could achieve this, and kind of what methods and everything they could do. So in terms of Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, I did some pixel counting of that, and Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer runs at 1088 by 576. So this game runs at sub 720p, so it's not even HD. And so that is way lower than the resolution we're getting of Call of Duty games nowadays. Nowadays we're getting full 4K Call of Duty games that are running at 3840 by 2160. So this is what Modern Warfare 2 looks like on a 1080p frame. So if you guys are watching this on 1080p display, this is actually what the game renders at, and what is basically being upscaled to 1080p on your monitor or TV or whatever. And then this is what Modern Warfare 2 looks like if you're playing on a 4K screen. So this is how much stretch would need to be happening for Modern Warfare 2 to be stretched up onto 4K. And so in order for Modern Warfare 2 to become like native 4K, you'd have to have a 3.52 increase in the horizontal resolution and a 3.75 increase in the vertical resolution of the game. So basically you'd at least have like a 3.5 resolution increase on each axis in order to get it up close to native 4K. And there are some Xbox games that don't run it like native 4K, but it's just close enough that they just use a method called the Haichi method, which is just a 3x3 grid where you increase the vertical resolution by 3 times and you increase the horizontal resolution 3 times. So if they did this method, the game would now run at 3264 by 1728 or 1728p. So really close to native 4K. It would make it look incredible on 4K displays, and with the downsampling and everything, it would look incredible on 1080p displays, because Modern Warfare 2 has some shimmering and some aliasing on a lot of edges, but also with like a lot of the foliage and just everything with the game, it would look so much sharper and crisper if they enhanced it. So I mean, obviously Xbox One X enhancements aren't just limited by resolution. They can add other features in, do other things with it. But I feel like for, you know, these older games like this is basically the only thing that they do, is they just up the resolution with it. But then, you know, with new like Xbox One games like Call of Duty World War II and other things, they add in higher resolution textures and stuff like that. And I highly doubt that they would do something like that, but even just a simple resolution bump would be incredible and would make Modern Warfare 2 feel way more modern and would be able to play way better. And I mean, even enhancing it for the base Xbox One and having it be able to play at 1080p on there would be amazing, because currently it's just using the emulator on the Xbox 360 through the Xbox One, and not even the original Xbox One can fully get 60 frames per second in all scenes, but the Xbox One X can, and the Xbox One X is only using about 3 of its 6 teraflops of GPU power. So if they unlocked it so it could use all of its power, I can guarantee you it'd be able to smoke 4K 60 FPS all the time, and even the original Xbox One would be able to smoke 1080p 60 FPS all the time. So who doesn't want this? Who doesn't want Modern Warfare 2 to look better and to be, you know, way more smooth and amazing and look way great? So hopefully Microsoft can work on this and, you know, put out a patch for it and do this, because I mean, honestly, Modern Warfare 2 is a great game, but, you know, I feel like right now we're just kind of on the pinnacle and, like, you know, the very top of the hype for the game, and then pretty soon, you know, it's going to start to drop off. You know, other games are going to start coming out, people are going to go, yeah, you know, Modern Warfare 2 isn't as good as I once thought it was, and if they, you know, release another update, can, you know, kind of help this game, you know, life cycle just kind of like span a little bit longer than, you know, it normally would. So tell me what you guys' thoughts are on this in the comments down below. What do you guys think? I really love Modern Warfare 2, and I really, you know, I just want like all these Call of Duty games to become Xbox One X enhanced. I love my Xbox One X, and I love how great, you know, Infinite Warfare and World War II look, because they're enhanced and they take advantage of this extra power in the console, and I just love it. So tell me what you guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.